Gurudutt. Good evening, Toastmasters. Long, long ago, in a village, there lived a Brahmin. His name was Krishna. He was very poor and had no proper job. Some days, his family, which consisted of his wife, his daughter and himself, had to go on without food. Desperate because of his situation and frustrated, he decided that he has to leave his village and go in search of a job to the nearby town. The next morning, he woke up and without informing his wife and his daughter, he left his house seeking good fortune. He travelled and travelled, not knowing where to go. By that afternoon, he was in a jungle. Feeling thirsty, tired and hungry, he looked out for food or water. Just then, he saw a well nearby. He rushed to the well and saw if water was there inside the well. To his amazement, he saw 3 animals and 1 man in the well beside him. The 3 animals were a tiger, a snake and a monkey. As soon as he peeped inside the well, the tiger spoke to him. "Dear sir, you look as a very kind man. Can you lift me up from this treachery? It's been days I've been here." Krishna was puzzled and afraid at the same time. He replied, "You are a tiger. How can I lift you? You would eat me after I lift you up." The tiger replied, "Dear sir, can I be so ungrateful to you? I will never harm you after you lift me up. Believe me." Thinking for a while, Krishna indeed felt for the tiger, took the rope nearby, attached to the pulley, and lifted the tiger up from the well. Much effort. Sighing a sign of relief, the tiger replied to Krishna, "Dear sir, my name is Shesha. I am the king of the mountain you will see there. I live in a den. Whenever you need any help, please come to me. I will do whatever I can to repay my debt of gratitude to you." So saying, Shesha walked away. Then it was the turn of the snake to request to take it up. Krishna, having confronted this fearful animal, did not fear much about the venomous snake. He lifted the snake up. The snake replied, "Dear sir, my name is Nagesh. Just call my name and I will come in front of you for any help you want." So saying, Nagesh the snake went away. The other 2 living beings were so innocuous, so innocent, and Krishna never thought a second chance to lift them up. The third was a monkey which came up. He introduced himself. "Dear sir, my name is Bali and I live in the jungle below the mountains. Please come to me if you feel hungry and I will serve you with delicious fruits." So saying, Bali the monkey walked away. Then Krishna lifted the man up from the well. The man hugged Krishna and said, "Dear sir, my name is Saint Ghanesham Das. I live in a town nearby and I am a goldsmith. Whenever you need any help, please come to me. I will help you." So saying, Saint Ghanesham Das left his way to his town. Still puzzled as to what was happened, Krishna quenched his thirst fetched water in the well, and then walked his way, searching for a job. Days passed by, but Krishnan did not find a job. Desperate, he wanted to commit suicide by diving into the river. Just then, he recalled the offers and promises of his 4 friends who had parted him. He went to the jungle to meet Bali the monkey. Bali was more than excited to receive Krishnan, and he served him with delicious fruits, much to Krishnan's delight, to quench his hunger. Krishnan then requested him to guide him to Shesha, the tiger who lives on the mountain. Bali guided him to the mountain, to the cave where Shesha lived. Shesha was amazed to receive Krishnan and ran to him to receive him. Shesha gave him a few gold ornaments which he had received from his prey. He replied to Krishnan, "Dear sir, take this with you. Sell them in the town and earn money and live a good life." Krishnan took these gold ornaments. Then he remembered Saint Ghanshyam Das in the town. He went straight to Saint Ghanshyam Das and told, "Dear sir, I request you to buy these jewels from me and pay me the proper amount." Saint Ghanshyam Das keenly looked at the ornaments. He then replied to Krishnan, "Dear sir, can you wait for half an hour here? I want to consult my other goldsmiths about the appropriate price." Saint then took these ornaments straight to the kingdom to meet the king in his palace. He went to the king and said, "Dear king, I've got the ornaments that I had made myself to your son, the prince, who is absconding. I think the person who's brought the ornaments to me has killed your son for these ornaments. He's brought them for me for selling. Can you arrest him?" The king was furious. He ordered his soldiers to accompany Saint Ghanshyam Das to his house and bring the person to him. The soldiers went to Saint's house and dragged Krishnan to court. The king ordered that he be put into jail, the darkest dungeons of his empire, without even listening to his case. Krishnan had nothing left in his life to live for. Desperate, agonized, ill-treated, he was lying in the dungeons. Just then, he recalled his 4th friend, Nagesh. Stammering, he cried out the name Nagesh. From nowhere, a big snake crept from the windows of the jail and confronted Krishnan. "I am at your service, dear sir. What can I do for you?" Krishnan explained his whole story of misery to Nagesh. Nagesh replied to Krishnan, "Don't worry, dear sir. I have a solution. I can free you from this dungeons." Krishnan was more than delighted to hear this hopeful words. "What can I do?" Nagesh said, "I will go to the palace and bite the queen. She will faint instantly. You will be the only person who can cure her by placing your palms on her forehead, and the king will let you free." Krishnan agreed to this plot. Nagesh went straight to the palace and at that night bit the queen. The queen fainted instantly. The news of the queen having bitten by a snake spread like wildfire, and the king was agonized by this. He called doctors, waids and hakims from everywhere in his kingdom and called upon them to treat and cure his wife, but in vain. He then offered an offering that whosoever would cure my wife would get 1,000 gold coins. People from all over the kingdom came and tried their luck, but in vain. Then Krishnan in his dungeons told the guards that he can cure the king's wife. The guards escorted him to the palace, and the king escorted him to the room of the queen. Krishnan placed his hand on the queen's forehead. The queen opened her eyes, only to be closed. The king was relieved. Then Krishnan took this opportunity to tell the king whatever he had undergone. The king was furious with Seth Ghanshyam Das for having implicated Krishnan for no fault of his. He ordered the soldiers to capture Ghanshyam Das and put him to jail. He gave 1,000 gold coins to Krishnan and he built a house for him. Krishnan called upon his family from his village and lived in the town thereafter.